On Riverbend Springs, we balanced contracts with the next step in the landmark renewal project. After completing 2 cultivating jobs, we picked up roof plates from Morrison Cement and delivered them to the old grain mill. With that handled, we ended the day window shopping for sheds to help organize the farmyard clutter. Big changes are coming, and things are shaping up.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Riverbend Springs, episode 19. As you can see, it snowed last night quite a bit like we thought it would, but what can we do? So looking at the weather, it's going to be in the 40s for the most of the day. Used market, nothing here that we can afford. Now, with it snowing last night as much as it did, we got about, I'd say maybe 2 inches, maybe 3 in some areas. Kind of put a damper on plans. Like last episode we talked about how we wanted to get to 100,000 over the next couple episodes, and with it being the third day of the month, it's supposed to go out and look for collectibles, but it's a rather chilly day today, and I don't think I'm going to be going out and looking for collectibles today. I think I would rather not deal with the snow and going out in the cold and looking into barns and this and that. People aren't going to be willing to come out and allow me to do that. With it being cold out, everyone kind of wants to stay inside and whatnot. We did 2 contracts in the last episode, so we're only allowed to do a single contract today. So we'll still work towards that goal of trying to get closer to 100,000, but it's going to be a little bit slower than what I had originally planned for the day, for today. But so what we're going to do right now is we'll head up to the store and we will see if there's any decent paying contracts out there for us to do. I don't know if there will be that many, especially with the way the weather is, but it's already snowed. It doesn't look to snow anymore today, so it's already down, and we really don't have to worry about it falling anymore, So we'll just see what they have and what's available for us. So let's go ahead and park up here and take a look, shall we? Alright, so we got some cultivating, deadwood, plowing, sowing, and wood transport. Well, we saw the sowing one yesterday. It's cotton. I've never done cotton, and we can actually utilize the seeds that we have at the farm that we can't use because we're not planting anything. So why don't I go in and accept that, and we'll drive up to the farm and we'll try and get rid of some of those seeds that we have at the farm to try and get rid of some of that clutter. Because like I said, I don't plan on planting anything else right now. We have our grass planted, and it's doesn't require to be planted numerous times, other than like if we were to get like hail damage or something like that. So until I change the field to something else, I really don't need the seeds, and I have seeds and fertilizer and lime still at the place, but we will use the fertilizer and we will use the lime on our field. It's just we've got almost, I think, what is it? Just under 1,000 liters of seed, I think, that we can utilize on some of these contracts for like planting and sowing, which is going to be great coming up in the next few months because it's getting ready to be planting season and people are going to be wanting stuff planted. So that's an expense that I don't necessarily have to worry about as long as it's not a huge field. But even if it is a huge field, I'll only have to buy a little bit. I won't have to buy a lot. So, but we'll see. Like I said, I've never done cotton before, even in my other plays that I've played through in my free time. So I don't know how much seed cotton actually takes when planting. I forgot to look to see how big the field was that we're going to be doing too. So who knows, we may not even have enough seed to do the field that we're getting ready to do. Only time will tell on that. And those of you that may have done cotton before may go, hey, you're going to have plenty of seed, or yeah, you're right, you're not going to have enough. It's just a crop that I've never planted before. And I think the main reason why it's a crop that I've never planted before is I've done one contract harvesting it in the past on a regular game, and then I couldn't even get the cotton out of the machine. So I ended up losing out on that contract. That was on 22. So I was like, you know what? I just don't want to bother with that hassle. I'm just not going to do it. So let's go ahead and get the seed put in. It only fills it up to about 400. I don't know if that's enough, but that's okay. I'll come back if I need more. But I'll see you guys up at the field. Alright, yeah, we're pulling up to the field now. And looks like the farmer already came out and plowed the field this morning and got the snow off of the field this morning. So let's go ahead and open this out, unfold it, and go ahead and get out onto the field and get the GPS started. So there's quite a bit here. Going to be up and down a little bit, so we'll do a little bit together since I've never done it before. And then we'll throw into a time lapse. So we'll start with the ups and downs and go from there. But let's see how this works. Let's go ahead and drop it down and turn it on, and let's pull forward. You know, honestly, it's not really that big of a deal. It's just like regular sowing or planting a regular crop. Looking at the seed, it's not taking a lot either, so we should have plenty of seed to complete this with no problem for this contract. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna need to go back and get more seed. We'll be all right with this one here. Still doesn't make me want to do it on my own field or anything like that, because again, like I said, the harvesting on it and getting it out of the machine is what is a pain at times. So alright, well, that's the first line done. We're gonna go ahead and throw it into a time lapse, and I will see you guys when the field is done.
Wakes up with the sun in the sky, rolls his sleeves and gets ready to fly. Hard-working, hands digging deep every day, but he's the biggest kid when it's time to play. Celebrate Pops, who's never backing down. Work boots on solid ground, laughing loud, dancing like a clown. Pop's the big kid in this old town. He's got stories that make your heart sing, from underdog victories to little silly things. Fixes up the car, then wrestles with the kids. A lion at work, but at home he never quits. Celebrate Pops, who's never backing down. Work boots on solid ground, laughing loud, dancing like a clown. Pop's the big kid in this old town. From dawn till dusk he carries the load, but cracks jokes that'll make you explode. The weight of the world on his broad shoulders, yet his spirit gets bolder and bolder. Celebrate Pops, who's never backing down. Work boots on solid ground, laughing loud, dancing like a clown. Pop's the big kid in this old town. Who's never backing down. Work boots on solid ground, laughing loud, dancing like a clown. Pop's the big kid in this old town.
Looking out my window, sky's all gray. Heart heavy, feeling like a lake. Days drag on, nights are long, not much left said. Wanna climb out this hole, feel alive, feel whole. Reach the highs on lonely days, find a brighter way. Hands rough from working hard, still fighting, still scarred. Dreams lost in the dust, but I've got my trust. Wanna climb out this hole, feel alive, feel whole. Reach the highs on lonely days, find a brighter way. But it'll rise, won't let darkness hypnotize. In the grind, finding gold, strength and stories untold. Step slow but moving on, hoping singing my song. Life might beat me down, but I ain't staying on the ground. Wanna climb out this hole, feel alive, feel whole. Reach the highs on lonely days, days find a brighter way. Wanna climb out this hole, feel alive, feel whole.
Alright, we're almost complete with the field. It's taken us about 2 hours to get this contract completed. Started just before 9 o'clock. We're ending just after 11 o'clock. And there the contract is finished. So let's go ahead and get this folded up. There we go. And we're going to head back to the farm and drop the seeds off for us back at our place, because I don't want to get rid of them, because we can still use them on other contracts. So I will see you guys up at the farm dropping off the seed. Alright, just pulling back here, and I think what I'm going to try to do is see if I can put the seeds back in the original one. Let's see, how much do we have in this one? Okay, that one has the least amount, so we're going to try to put it back inside this one here and see if we... I'll put that one in here and see if we can't get everything out of it, and try and keep it where we have just the two. I don't know if that's going to work because it's got such a small tank on the... Yeah, it's not. Okay, that's fine. That just means that we'll have 3 pallets of seeds. So let's go ahead and pull forward a little bit and get this unloaded. About right there. I wanted to try and condense it down, but that's fine. We'll just we'll have the 3. Not that big of a deal. Alright, so it is 40 after 11. We're going to take this back up to the store and get it turned back in and collect on the contract. And then we get to figure out what we're going to do for the rest of the day. So I'm like I said, I'm not going to go out and look for collectibles today. It'll probably be within the next couple of days. I'm going to let the snow melt out and go from there. But you know what we can do is we actually probably need to go check. I know that we just delivered the roof plates in the last episode. Usually we do our deliveries on the 1st of the month. Oh, I took out that sign. But I don't know if they will be ready for them on the 1st of the month or not. So we'll have to actually drive out there and see if they are. If they are, great. I'll let Noah know and we'll get the order to them. But if they're not, I need to get an idea of when they think they will be ready for the next load type thing. Also, so we can kind of see the improvements as it's going. Ooh, the store has not come back out here. They did their whole parking lot, but they didn't do this back section where you return things. I guess it's behind the building, out of sight, out of mind, I guess. I don't know. I just think it's crazy that they would plow the whole parking lot, but then leave the area that you return your vehicles back to full of snow. But whatever, that's fine. So let's go ahead and jump in here and let's collect on that contract. It's $3,624, which will put us back close to that 30,000 range. So only 70,000 more to go. Oh, that is a cultivating contract now for 5,000. Too bad. Too bad. That's the best paying one on there, and I can't do any more contracts today. So, but yeah, we're at that 31,000, just over 31,000. So, we still made progress, just not near as much progress as I would have liked today. We're gonna head up to the old grain mill and see about what's going on up here. Not waiting for somebody to cross the street. Well, now I get to wait for somebody to cross. So yeah, we're gonna go up to the old grain mill and see how they're coming along with their roof plates and if they're ready for the next load, and go from there. I don't know if they, like I said, if they will be or not, but we also get to take a look at their progress. So, alright, we'll take a little bit of a drive around. We'll go the longer way around, just so we can kind of see the sights of Riverbend Springs with snow on it. We'll see how the town looks. So, a lot of these fields over in this area we've actually worked. So we've kind of seen this area before. Obviously not when it's snowing, but kind of have the idea of what it looks like. I really like the way that the game, it feels cold, it looks cold. So Giants did a really good job on capturing what this weather would look like if you were actually there. With the grass changing colors and the leaves falling and the different colors that they are. I really like that in this game over 22. I think it's a huge improvement on it. So there's the grain mill. Let's see. They've started putting up those roof plates yet. We want to get turned in here and jump out and take a look. Yeah, you can see the green is the new, and then right here in front of us, the kind of tannish white is the old. So that bottom one hasn't been done yet. Okay, so yeah, so they've still got plenty in there. They're not going to be ready for the next day for delivery for tomorrow. So we'll have to check in with them probably tomorrow or even early morning the next day and see if they're ready then. I looked that way first. I didn't even see that car. I thought that it was clear. So that's my bad. Sorry about that, bud. Alright, so a little bit after noon. What are we going to do? Well, we have some farm chores that we need to get done at the farm. We need to go ahead and transfer our goat milk over to our dairy and check on the sawmills, check on the greenhouse, and I think that's pretty much all we can do today. Our field work at our place is already done. We don't have any more contracts that we can do this month. Other than going out and looking for collectibles and whatnot. And like I said, I'm not gonna do that today. Kind of short on time for availability to be able to do that, because that generally takes a little while, because we're actually going out, driving around, and looking. It's not like I know exactly where they're at. So those treasure hunts generally take a couple hours in regular life of trying to locate and find them, running around, and I don't have that much time today to dedicate to that. So like I said, that'll be within the next couple episodes that we'll do. I probably should see about getting a bucket for that skid steer as well, because I could use that to clean up my driveway, but I also will need it sooner than later to pick up all of those stones that I put down over there. But for now, we have our R2, our bell fork, and our pallet fork. We'll also probably need to get like a de-stumper or something to get rid of some of the trees that we've cut down over here. Ooh, it's really slippery. This thing's already hard to control. Normally when it's not weather slippery with snow and whatnot, and this just makes it even worse. Not a fan of this at all. But what can you do? You need to do the work. You need the tool to do it. So let's go ahead and get backed up and get into moving this over into the dairy. Get that lowered. Not going to be low enough. Nope, we need to go a little bit lower. Drop it down a little bit more. There we go. Alright, so we have 48 liters, and that's because it's only noon. Normally we deliver it around 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, towards the end of the episode. We're doing it a little bit earlier today. So let's go ahead and drop that. I was slipping a little bit. So that's there. Let's go ahead and jump out and let's look at the production itself. So currently we have 154 liters of goat milk in there. We got 386 liters of bottled goat milk. So it's still chucking along. Like I said, I believe they're still going to be putting out 1,000-liter pallets, so we're still a little ways from achieving that, but that's okay. We'll get through it. But like I said, I still don't know if it's 1,000 liters or not. That's what I'm presuming it's going to be. That's what most of the other pallets are. It could be less, so we could get a surprise pallet at some point, but we'll just have to wait and see about that. So getting around over here, let's check in on our long plates. Or planks long. So we currently have 933 liters. So we should have a pallet pop out within the next day or so for those, probably even in the morning. So we'll have another pallet for that. And then the next one up here, I believe the middle one, if I'm not mistaken, I believe I did wood beams. So let's take a look. Yeah, wood beams. So we've got, let's see, 408 liters of wood beams. Still got over 12,873 liters of wood in there. So That's going to be a little bit before we get those, because it's only 408 liters. I know those are 1,000 liters, so that's going to take a little bit. What about our regular planks? So our regular planks, we have 668 regular planks. We got just over 12,000 wood in here. So that one's not going to be ready yet either, but interesting enough, that one was put in after the wood beams, and it'll be done before the wood beams. So order of pallets that we should be getting will be long planks, short planks, and then we'll finish off with the wood beams in that order. So, alright, in the greenhouse it looks like we still only have 2 pallets of lettuce out there, so it'll be a little bit before we get another one, I think. I think we're getting to the end of the episode, guys. So we're going to go ahead and drop this off and get this stuff put up. For those of you that are new to the channel, please like and subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications so that you're notified when I put out these videos. And share with your friends if you think they'll enjoy the content. Those of you that are already subscribed to the channel, thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. And for everything, for new subscribers, the viewers, whether you're subscribed or not, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the 5 Acres Challenge. I know that I'm enjoying playing it. And make sure you guys like, subscribe, share the video if you would like. And you'll have a great day. Peace.